In the heart of Chicago, a curse was born, a curse that would haunt a baseball team for over 7 decades. This is not a tale of witchcraft or black magic, but a story of a man and his pet goat turned away from a game they had every right to enjoy. Picture it. The year is 1945, the place, Wrigley Field, home of the Chicago Cubs. In the midst of the World Series, a local tavern owner named William Cianis and his beloved pet goat were unceremoniously ejected from the stadium. Their crime? The goat's offending odor was purportedly disturbing the other fans. This incensed Cianis, leading to his infamous declaration, "The Cubs ain't gonna win no more." Whether you believe in curses or not, these words would echo in the hearts of Cubs fans for decades to come as their beloved team faced year after year of disappointment. And so, the legend of the Billy Goat curse was etched into the annals of baseball history. For years, the Cubs' misfortunes were blamed on this curse. The team's performance had been a roller coaster of highs and lows, with the lows often outnumbering the highs. The year 1969 saw a shocking collapse, as a promising season turned into dust. Then in 1984, the Cubs almost touched glory, but it slipped through their fingers in a heart-wrenching near miss. But perhaps the most notorious incident that affirmed the existence of the curse was the Steve Bartman incident in 2003. The Cubs were just 5 outs away from reaching the World Series when a fan, Steve Bartman, interfered with a foul ball. This seemingly insignificant event spiraled into a catastrophe as the Cubs lost the game, and subsequently, the series. Every failure, every mishap, every heartbreak was attributed to the curse of the Billy Goat. But curses, like all things, do not last forever. In 2016, the tides began to turn. The Chicago Cubs, a team that had been shackled by the infamous curse of the Billy Goat, found themselves in the World Series, battling it out against the Cleveland Indians. The Cubs hadn't won a World Series since 1908, and the tension in the air was palpable. But this year, something felt different. There was a sense of optimism that hadn't been there before. As the Cubs secured their victory, the joy and relief of fans were almost tangible. Decades of disappointment seemed to melt away, replaced by an overwhelming sense of elation. The curse, it seemed, had finally been broken. And thus, after 71 long years, the curse of the Billy Goat was finally lifted, leaving us all to wonder about the power of belief, the weight of history, and the magic of baseball.